Hey guys, I just wanted to take you through and do a little toolbox tour. I've been working on this for about a year, kind of getting things together. I just started really putting some time into it to get it organized. I'll probably just go ahead and show you now what I've got, and then as I do any kind of changes or reorganizing things, I'll go ahead and do update videos. I'm also planning on adding a second box. It'll be a workbench, 52-inch, the extra deep 11 drawer that they have available. And then the lighting and all the layout that I do with all that. So I bought this one to start off with. The box is a 41-inch Husky. I bought it a year ago at Home Depot for $400 on sale. It's actually a pretty good box. I'm really happy with it. The drawers slide really well. It's held up fine. It actually has a decent amount of storage. The casters are pretty good. So I highly recommend it. The newer models do have a power strip built into the sides. Mine did not have that because it came out before they started doing that. All the Milwaukees and DeWalt boxes all have that, but mine did not come with it. So what I did was I bought this box, and to start off my tool collection, most of the work I do is on vehicles, mostly my own, but some, other people is like, if it pops up. I started off with the Craftsman 540-piece tool set. You really get a lot of tools for the money. You can say what you want about the tool quality, but as far as getting me started with a large amount of tools and to make sure that I had everything that I need, there really wasn't anything for the money that was going to give me the sheer volume of tools that I got with that. Plus, it also allowed me to buy a pre-cut foam for the sockets, which I'll get to in a bit. All of the foam that you see in this box that I have bought, I don't have any Kaizen in this. It's all from foamfittools.com, and anything that's already cut, I've cut by hand, except for the socket drawer. You hand cut it with a router. It's a little tedious, but it really is some nice foam. When I get the workbench, I'll probably Kaizen foam that one, just because I don't want to spend as much time on it. But anyway, I'll start at the bottom. We'll kind of work our way up, and I'll explain what I've got, what I like and don't like. The two bottom drawers, I didn't bother moving the bucket or the propane tank. This drawer is just full of guns. There's a heat gun, a crown stapler, a deck screw gun, and then a corded drill. There's nothing really in there. This drawer has a couple of extra pieces of tool foam in it right now, but it just holds my saw. So there's a hacksaw, a jigsaw, and then a worm drive. Worm gear skill saw, which are excellent. If you don't have one of those, you're missing out. So we'll start at the bottom drawers here and kind of work our way up. So to start right here, this is my air tool drawer. So in here I have, get up here so I don't get the glare, I have a standard and metric shallow and standard and metric deep half drive. These are Harbor Freight impact sockets. I actually really like these. They were really cheap. I got them on sale for $20 a set, so there's only $80 there. I do have a 35mm axle nut over here. I offset it when I cut the foam. I can't really see it, but because I'm going to put a 36 here, 34, 33, because this set picks up at 32. So then I'll have the full set there. Both of my air tools in here are Aircat. I really like the Aircat tools. This is an 805 HT. So it's a 3/8 drive, but it has a 1/2-inch drive motor. It's supposed to make 110 foot-pounds of torque. I have done quite a bit with this. It is awesome as long as you have a firm grip on it. Otherwise, it will destroy your knuckles. A friend of mine had a motor swap we had to do on his Cub Super, and we used only this tool for the entire job. It was great. This one here is an Aircat 1150. I did opt for the protective boot just because when I'm working on something, I toss my impact all over the place. So I wanted to protect it so it didn't get beat up. That thing has a ton of power and it's really quiet. Highly recommend it. I think I got that on sale on Amazon for $160. So great deal on that. I did trace all this out myself and cut this one. The only one that I have, like I said, that I pre-bought was the socket one up here that I'll get to. So there's my air tool drawer. Directly above that, this one is just kind of a catch-all at the moment until I get the other box. These are a couple of staplers that I had borrowed from my dad before I bought my own stapler system that I have up top. Some ammo for it. Some cutoff wheels. This is actually some fishing crap. Doesn't even really go in the toolbox. It's just in here for a placeholder right now. This is my Mighty Vac brake bleeder kit. And then some pouched hexes. Those are kind of annoying. I really need to get indexed. So I just set those in there for the time being. To the right, we've got my Porter cable set. The charger and the batteries are kind of in the way right now. I just took it back out of the pouch and put it in the toolbox, so it's a bit of a mess right now. But it does all fit in there in a specific way. But I bought it's just a Porter cable, 20 volt. Batteries don't last a real long time, but considering what I paid for this, it's actually been it's been pretty nice. I actually really like that little set. I do want to get the oscillating saw. I don't have that yet, but hopefully I'll get that pretty soon. This drawer is pretty empty right now. It's just assorted pliers and a C-clamp. Nothing real special there. That one's, again, just kind of taking up some space for now. This is my torque wrench drawer. These are the Craftsman 3/8 inch-pound, 3/8 foot-pound, and 1/2 inch foot-pound. I don't recommend you buy these. I do not like them. I got them on sale. They're normally listed at like $80. I think I got them for $40 a piece when I bought the big 540 piece set. They work great, but these locks, they do not give you a positive click. It's really annoying. You can't really hear that when it locks back in. And also the clicking, if you can see, the numbers, they don't really line up with the dashes. Not impressed with that at all. Let's see if I can get in focus. There you go. Again, it works great. It's just, they just feel kind of cheap here down. Mostly right in here. So I wouldn't recommend you buy those unless you get a great deal on them. I did throw my extensions in here too. That's mostly just for space reasons. So yeah, that is that drawer there. And then moving up to these two drawers. This is the ratchet drawer, and this is the Craftsman ratchet drawer. So these are actually the full Pittsburgh Pro line, with the exception of the rolling ball head. It takes up a lot of room. I don't like them, and I didn't get any of the plastic. I'm not sure what they call it, the composite shaft. There we go. I didn't get any of those. These are standard style ratchets. They are 84 tooth, I think. I'm not sure on that. I'd have to look. I've got them in 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2. These two, as you can see, I've already got cut. I have the rest of them traced. I haven't gotten around to cutting them yet. So these are the 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2 in the standard length flex head, then 3/8 and 1/2 inch extended handle flex. They don't make a 1/4 inch yet, so I couldn't get one. This is the breaker bar. I highly recommend you get one of these if you don't have a breaker bar. This is an awesome breaker bar, and it was like $20. And you can look up the reviews on YouTube all you want. They're awesome. Great tool to have. These I've never seen before, but I ordered them anyway. These are indexing head. So you can actually rotate the head left and right and lock it in. I don't know why you need to go there, but anyway. So I've got a 1/2 and 3/8. Don't make that in a 1/4. So to get both of those, and then of course the standard 1/2, 3/8, and 1/4. And then over here I have all of the ratchets that came with the 540 piece. So I have a 1/2, 3/8, and 1/4 in a standard ratchet. These are 84 teeth, sorry. And a flex head 3/8. Didn't have that at the time I cut this. And it was sitting in a different spot of the box. I gotta cut that in yet. 2 1/4 drives, and then a 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2 T-swivel, and then some universals, and then drive size adapters. So those two drawers are all of my drives. And directly above them is my favorite drawer, which is the foamfittools.com drawer. This is every socket from the 540 piece set. If I remember right, there are 312 sockets in here. So this is great, as you can see here, foamfittools.com. All I did was send them the dimensions of the drawer, and it met the minimum dimensions for this set. They went ahead and cut it and sent it to me, and I think it was $90. And then I keep all of these set up so that you can see the numbers when you pull them out. And then the nice thing is you get this high contrast. It is really nice when you pull one of these out and you go work on it on something, you come back over and you see that it's missing, you know it's sitting right over there. Yeah, it's great. It's really nice having them organized like this and nothing moves around. I mean, it's really solid. So I like that a lot. The drawers directly above. This one I don't have cut because I'm actually going to probably get rid of all these to some type of side holder and fill this with Klein screwdrivers. I don't like these screwdrivers. But again, they came with the set, gave me a full set of screwdrivers for the time being. They've served their purpose, but I don't like the tips. I want Klein, so these are going to be going bye-bye. This drawer right here is mostly empty. This is my pry bar drawer. I do really like these. These are the striker cap Craftsman pry bars. These are really nice. They were really cheap. Just a solid pry bar, nothing special. Then these here, this one here is just a Pittsburgh. Not really anything too fancy there. I might load all of my punches in here. I'm going to buy a couple different sets of punch and chisels and put them in here if they fit. So that's the game plan for this one. Right above it is a hammer drawer. This one's actually going to end up with a 5-piece Dasco punch set that I have in here currently. I'm gonna put it in throughout here so that I have a punch that I can quick grab if I just need something in a hurry. But I've got a 16, a 24, and a 32 ball peen, and then a dead blow 1, 2, and 4 pound